Elena,
Dat gaan ze
sorry.
opzoeken.
En ik wil mijn haar turquoise. En de rest mag verrast worden.
Elena has a lot of hair and she wants turquoise color. That's the most important thing she wants. And I can do with her hair whatever I want. And she has a lot of hair, so I think it will be a great makeover to watch. Okay, let's start. Hello friends, on YouTube gonna do Elena's hair, and she has a lot of hair, and she put a green turquoise in, and that's the rest over from the turquoise she has. Now she wants a real turquoise color that stays in, so I have to light it up a little bit, but I also make this lot of hair disappear because she has so much hair, and it will be 30 degrees tomorrow and the day after that, so then she don't have to worry, and she always takes the hair up. So she never wears them free, and that's what I'm going to present her, a free hairstyle with a lot of fun.
Stekeltjes.
Oh, dat is heel kort.
En het was echt verschrikkelijk.
Ja, dat is niet mooi bij jou.
Nee. Het was echt...
We talk about what hairstyle she already had. She had already a clipper cut, but that is not nice on her skull because she has a wonderful skull and she had a lot of movement in her hair. And when you take it off with a clipper, I don't think it suits her at all.
Ik kreeg echt een plofkop.
Yeah. Don't know how to call that a plofkop. But it's a head that explodes. Okay, start by wetting the hair and taking off this hair because it's too much. Ja, dat doet hij nog. Part myself just on the upper lines apart here. That I certainly want to leave long. So this is set aside. And now first take off some hair. Okay, I don't need this hair. Feel all the warmth that's coming from the skin.
Oh jeez.
And she will certainly feel a lot lighter.
Nu al gewoon.
Yeah. And it's not that it's bad hair because she has wonderful hair. So I'm certain when she wants to grow it back, and I will help her with supporting by cutting with a hot scissor, it will grow back very fast. I think she can reach this length in less than a half year.
Oh. Het groeit sowieso al best snel altijd.
You can see it on the strength of the hair that it will grow very fast. The first part of this is also short. This is the part that lay beneath the length on top. So now I've cut myself a lot of hair that I lay aside. And I'm going to start. Okay, start at the sides. Cleaning up some hair. And give it a wonderful shape. Free the hair, and you see that when you create some shape in it, the total skull will have a much nicer shape, and it gives the feeling of freedom. And I do the hair laying in the natural lines, so I don't force anything, just go in the way the hair lays and work nicely up. Put my blade in a combing position and correct the contour. And because we're going to work with turquoise, I have to light it up a little bit. I'll create also the sides a little bit darker of color, because then it has a much nicer color contrast than when you do it in the natural colors. create a nice facial line, ultra soft. This I do with the scissor over comb technique, so I create new lines with that, and so I can shape it a little bit more. Now I'm going to work on the skull bone. I need that because I need the shape of the skull. And when I would go higher, it would jump up like hell, and I don't want that. I want to lay it down. Comb the hairs over the rounding. I make my first line. Correct it afterwards. Again, put my blade in the common position. Work the line nicely up. And clean the blades in between. Going to the right side. Create also on the under parts a short piece. Not as high as on the left side because there I need the height, because there I get the curve in. And I will work it here into a line. Again, put my blade in a common position, work the underline up, clean the blades in between.
Oh, dan gaat mijn haar ook niet meer te smoor hebben.
Nee. Nee, alles zit lekkerder. Je bril zit ook lekkerder.
Ja?
Ja. Want die heeft veel meer ruimte, want achter je oren zit het hartstikke warm.
Ja,
zo'n
klopt.
stukje.
Daar jeukt het ook altijd.
Ja, nou daar ben je ook kwijt.
Yes.
We're talking about the advantage she has, because normally for her it's totally warm, and now she has a lot of freshness around her skull. So with the glasses, it don't irritates around the ears, and otherwise it irritates a lot. And just because it heats it a lot, because the hair is thick, it's laying over this. So this is my first baseline. I show you from the sides how it looks. And then I'm going to correct the line. Mag je even terugdraaien? So this is my first base. Scissor over comb technique. Just make the lines nice, soft. Correct them in the fall. And make sure they bend to the back. This I do by graduating a little bit. So I lift the hairs up. Bending my comb in the position I want them to lay. Start at the front with a nice soft line, building up to the back with more volume. This way I'm certain that it grows back much nicer than when it would have the same length from the start to the back. So that's why I bend it over and give it a build up from nothing to something. I love to work scissor over comb because I love the skulls, I love to practice them, and I love the sound. So that's what I love about doing this way. Combing the hairs on the line where I left. And now bending them in. I don't have to pick up the phone because we have a staff to do that. Normally we have. You can hear that we have a staff to answer the phone. With a fine thinning scissor, I'm gonna work it out because I don't need this much volume. Make sure I have nice soft lines. Nou, het is wel leuk om een keer YouTube model te zijn, dat is gewoon grappig.
Tot nu toe wel, ja.
Het is ook leuk straks. Weet je, je blijft eigenlijk, zolang ik je die eraf haal, blijf je op internet staan.
Ja, klopt.
Dus dat is gewoon een maf idee. En in sommige gevallen kan het op je cv ook heel interessant zijn om te zeggen, ik ben ook YouTube model geweest. Laat veel zien van de durf die je hebt.
Ja, dat wel.
Dat zijn er zat die echt niet durven.
Nou, ik heb tot op het moment dat ik hier ging zitten wel getwijfeld.
Oké.
Maar zou ik dit wel doen? Zou ik dit wel doen?
Durf ik het?
Ja. Maar inderdaad, het groeit vanzelf weer aan.
Ja. So now this line is ready. So now I need to concentrate about the contour line and the front, of course. The contour line I do with my small clipper. Just get rid of the hairs I don't need. Make a nice clean line. I free the hair, and now I'm going to do this with a hot knife because it's better for the hair. And I have a hot knife from Ergo, askergo.com. It's from the States. I put in the upper lines the website, and they sent me a new one for those who know that I had a very old one. Take my first line, set it in chin bone line, so I copy this line. I always do lines that copy the lines of the skull. They grow back nicer and they always work better. Make sure that the hair is wet. Now I go to the back, leaning on the skull, and start this line on the line I just cut with a clipper. Now I'm gonna bend him to the front. And the nice thing about a hot knife is that you don't pull the hair. It seals the ends and they stay closed for more than 4 months. So that's a very long time. Go over it once more time. Thin the end a little bit. So we have a soft line. This I do by laying the knife flat on the hair. This is my first line. Now take a new line on it and work till there's no hair left to work on. Sounds scary. But it isn't. Pull the hair again back to the starting on the neckline. Using the roundings of a skull. It's the most important thing to use, because I need the roundings to give it the volume. And shaped the ends. As long as the hair is wet, I don't burn my fingers. Otherwise I would, because the knife is 190 degrees Celsius, so that's a lot. Again, pull the hairs to the back. Starting around the center of the skull. And the nice thing about this is that when she lays it back to the back, she always has a line to work, because this line perfectly falls into the lines of cutting. So when you use a hard gel, you have a perfect line to work. Come to the last part. And in this part I just work with the tip of my knife to bring a playable effect and a wonderful structure. Now I have to bleach this hair because otherwise the turquoise doesn't fit and don't stay in the hair. But I don't have to bleach it till it's totally white, because a yellow tone is also perfect to work on. So that's why I don't use a hard bleach, I use a very soft one with 6%, that's 20 volume. And in the meantime I color the sides a little bit darker. This is a new line. Came back, made the color, made bleach on 6%, that's 20 volume. I made a 4-0, that's brown. I'll start with the upper hair to lay some bleach on, so I know where I go. And once again, I don't have to bleach the hair till it's totally white. Just have to bleach it till it's gold tonish, because that's better for the turquoise and because the color lasts a lot longer then. And when you bleach it out to totally white, you will be gone off your colors very fast, because when there is no color in it, you can not connect colors to each other, then it's very fast done with the colors. Take another comb and another color, so this is a brown. And this is to give her more strength, more power, yeah, more everything. The nice thing about this is that I can work on it. So now I have the colors on. And this new color of Knoop. And yeah, it's also very nice, ammonia free. Super soft. Now I can lay my foils on it. I can take all the hairs to this side, so that works a lot easier for me. And just drop them on the foil. Okay, coming to the other short side, and I have all the hairs laying over to the left side. Also here I work in the darker color to give more power afterwards to the hair. And the style, of course. And this is on 3% base, that's 10 volume. So it's not a hard color. And what I told you, it's ammonia free, so you don't smell anything of it. It's just gently coloring. Again, I cover this up. And now I can work the bleach back to this side. You can see if I've got all the bleach. Before I do that, I lay a cotton wig on the contour line, so I'm certain that the colors don't get into each other. So lift up the longer hair. Get one time through. Mooi. Also on this side, I lay on the contour a cotton wig. And now I can flip some hair over, so I have less want of the bleaching process. But it's a cool bleaching process, it's ammonia free bleach. And because I use only 20 volume, 6%, I reduce the heat also. Don't have to be ultra platinum blonde, once again. Just has to be light to support the turquoise. This I leave for about 20 minutes, then I rinse it out and then set in the turquoise. So we'll be back. Klinkt gezellig, hè? Pakjesavond.
Oh, dat is echt hilarisch. En handig. Bij die andere tent had ik dat niet en moest ik de hele tijd super stil zitten.
Ja, dat slaat er nergens op.
Nee.
Okay. See you. Hello, we're back after 20 minutes. This is the result. So now I first dry it. And then I'm going to put on the turquoise color. And you can see there is a leftover of developed color. That is very hard to get out of the hair. But I have a wonderful structure of hair. The condition is wonderful. So I will be certain that this is wonderful afterwards when I put the turquoise on. Okay, now I have the hairs almost dry. It don't have to be totally dry because it's not necessary. What I'm going to do now, I take my plastic and I part the dark hair from the light hair. These are not up very strong, so I don't have to slip. This I work up till I get above. And now I can lay it the way I want it and color on it. For her, I'll make it a little bit easier. Of course you need protection because when you use a loom you have to be protected because otherwise you get very dirty fingers. I'll start on the center of her hair. I mix the loom in a special bowl. It's specially made for a loom. It's standing on the sides. And also the brush is specially made for this product because when you use this product on normal plastics it will break down the plastics. Don't be shy to use it when you use loom because you need a lot of loom on the hair to get a good color result. So now I make sure that I have all the hair into the loom. Then I leave it for 20 minutes, rinse it out, lock it with a lock. That's also a product of loom. And then I'm going to blow dry it and show you the end result. Now I comb this product through the hair because I'm not certain that all the hairs will get the color otherwise, because they stick together, they love each other, they work together for a long time and stay on the head for a long time, so thank God they stay on the head. And her hair is in a wonderful condition, this will be also very stunning to watch, this turquoise color. I have also a tattoo of turquoise just behind my protection.
Gaat dat nog wel van de huid af? Of?
Ja, zeker.
Oh.
In een jaar. She asked if it comes from the skin. I said it takes a year to get it off of the skin. Now I just close it, don't do anything with it, otherwise I get even dirtier fingers. This I leave for 20 minutes and then we'll get back to show you the end result. So we're back from coloring. After 15 minutes you rinsed it out. The nice thing is that we have also light shades from different colors. That's the beauty about the product we have, because it's just a trendy toner. What I'm going to use before I'm going to dry it is a smooth of Lanza. It nurses the hair and it is a wonderful product. It smells ultra nice. Ruikt lekker, hè?
Ja.
Ruikt lekker is meaning smells nice.
Ja.
For those who just speak English. This I comb through the hair. And with a large brush I'm going to blow dry the hair, starting off on the longest side. Met heel mooi zachtjes in de oren, zie je dat?
Ja.
Gaaf.
De punten lijken ietsjes groener te zijn.
Ja, komt omdat die basiskleur van die andere kleur hadden. Maar dat is
wel
juist
heel
nog wel
stoer.
heel mooi. De achterkant is ook apart hoor. Dat is echt apart, heel gaaf. So far blow drying. What I take now is a silk serum of Lanza. Just to nurse the hair and to give it a wonderful glow. And of course a wonderful smell, because it always smells nice. Okay, this is a new hairstyle, a new color, and it's totally different than what we started with. And it's totally turquoise.
Ja, het is.
Okay, my love, you must show this hairstyle to the world by turning around.
Het is wel echt kort.
Ja, echt kort.
Ja. Oh, jeetje. Ja, heel vet.
Okay, thank you for modeling.